What's happening, y'all? It's me coming back at you again with another vid. I know this story went out about an hour ago, so I thought I'd chime in and put my 2 cents into this. As you guys have been made aware, most of you should have been made aware, but if you've not been made aware, Shakur Stevenson has failed to make weight for his upcoming fight against Robinson Concepcion, supposedly defending the 130-pound unified straps, whatnot, along with the Ring Magazine strap. So he came in overweight. He came in at 131.6 pounds. So if you want to round that off, he's roughly 2 pounds over the weight limit. He was given an opportunity to come to go and shed off some more weight within a certain time limit. I think within an hour or two, but he didn't bother doing so. And some probably are criticizing now. I haven't had a chance to look at at all the responses from the uploaders about this. I'm sure there's some criticism about him not attempting to make the weight, but whatnot. And I think Shakur is aware of that, so he took it to Twitter himself and expressed his sorrow and his pretty much apologizing to those who support him. By saying, look, I did the best I can do to make this weight, and unfortunately I'm not going to, and I'm only paraphrasing what he's saying from his Twitter feed, from his social media post. He's saying that I'm not going to compromise my health to make an extra to make this weight. It's been very difficult for me as it is, and I'm so very sorry, but unfortunately Concepcion will have the right to fight for the titles that I've fought hard to earn. And that's about it. So as it goes, should Robinson Concepcion win tomorrow's fight, then he gets to become the unified and lineal 130-pound champion. So I don't expect Concepcion to win that fight, but he'll make it a difficult fight because he's also a very good southpaw himself. So, but Shakur, on the other hand, he is a big super featherweight. I mean, that dude is huge. I was wondering how the hell he was able to make that weight for the Valdez fight. So yeah, because if you look at that fight, he looked like a goddamn welterweight going up against Valdez in that fight. So needless to say, it is what it is. Unfortunately, I know it's no excuses. I know some people are going to argue that against Shakur Stevenson. I get it, but at the same time, it is very difficult to make weight, especially at a guy at his size. It's just the obvious. Now, some people are going to argue that, well, how can he sit there and say that he's not going to compromise his health, that all he had to do is shed off an extra pound and a half. Yeah, that doesn't seem like much looking from the outside in, but people don't understand that the human body is very fragile. Now, if you shed off 1 pound, you could compromise yourself, as a fighter that is, you could compromise your punch resistance and other attributes or your endurance if you do that. Now, as far as your endurance is concerned, that doesn't really affect, weight loss doesn't really affect your depletion of endurance. But what it does do, it depletes your punch resistance, whatnot. So, yeah, I'm not making excuses for Shakur. He should have made the weight. It is what it is. He made the decision to fight at 130, but we all knew that he wasn't going to stay at that weight much longer after that Valdez fight. We all knew and we all speculated that after the Concepcion supposed title defense, which we now know is no longer going to be a title defense, then he will move up to 135. So yeah, that would be the next move for him after this fight. He move up to 135, and then yeah, we'll take it from there. Other than that, let me know what your thoughts about this. I'm out. Peace.